Welcome, Carole, from the Women's Bookshop. What have you got for us this week?
The new Maggie O'Farrell novel, Instructions for a Heatwave. So it's set in London in 1976 when there was a huge heatwave that really got people down. And it's about an Irish family, and it's about secrets, family secrets, and also about Catholic guilt. And I must admit that in the end...
The Irish are so good at that.
Being non-religious myself, in the end the Catholic guilt got to me. I thought, I'm irritated by these people. The mother tries to keep the whole Irish thing alive with her children, who are now adults in this situation. So you have Michael Francis, who's called Michael Francis, full name by his family, who's now an adult, who's a teacher, who has rather failed to meet his own expectations because he got a girl pregnant and they had to get married, and he's now a teacher. He didn't ever get his PhD and become a history professor. He's just a history teacher in a secondary school. You have
terrible disappointment.
Yeah, yes. And you have Monica, who's a difficult character, the middle girl, difficult character and not entirely likable. And then Aoife, I don't quite know how to pronounce her. It's a sort of version of Eva, but it's an Irish, and I mean the Irish people viewing this will know how it should be pronounced, probably Aoife, with a soft V, it's an F. And she's delightful. Now I'll tell you they all have various secrets, including the parents, things that the adult children find out in the novel. And you think, why was there such a big secret? Why didn't they tell them all along? People need to communicate with each other, but they don't, clearly.
It's always quite shocking, isn't it, when you find out things about your mum and dad that you never knew.
You didn't know, I will tell you Aoife's secret, because you learn it quite early in the novel, and the family don't necessarily ever learn it, and that is that she is severely dyslexic. And in 1976, it probably wasn't identified as dyslexia. She just can't read.
No one had heard the word then, probably.
No. And she's left London and gone to live in New York, and survives in a job in New York without being able to read. But it's this constant hiding of the fact, and it's quite difficult for her, but she's a delightful character. In the end, things do get resolved for each of them, and her relationship with Monica is very difficult, because there's a secret, Monica's secret. Aoife realises what it is, but they never speak about it. There's a lot of stuff about, the unspoken, but they both know that they both know. But a lot of things get resolved in the end, not entirely satisfactorily. I did feel that the heat wave itself, if that's what the title of the book is, the heat wave should have been even more oppressive. You should have felt hot the whole time you were reading the book.
We are at the moment, yes.
But a good summer read, most enjoyable.
Thank you so much, Carole.